springs to better flight. The scientist with the rockets, with a heart so bright in the moonlight, tales go. He shares his love for trains and space stories go. Each galaxies to the world's wide. Desert Charlie's Channel is a thrilling ride. Hit subscribe, smash like, be part of our crew. On YouTube with Charlie, we're waiting for you. Hey there, it's Charlie the space hope in flight, a scientist with rockets and a heart so bright. In the Mojave's embrace with tales gold, he shares his love for trains and space stories bold. From these galaxies to the railroads wide, Desert Charlie's Channel is a thrilling ride. Hit subscribe, smash like, be part of our crew. On YouTube with Charlie, we're waiting for you. Waiting for
Whee! That's my new theme song. Hey, welcome to Desert Charlie's channel on Railroads Online. And we are broadcasting live. Let's see, what are we going to do today? Well, today we got kind of a mission to do. We are building the track to the gold mine way up in the hills, and I've been doing some construction already, so I'm almost there. But I thought I would do something different. I thought I would make it like a realistic type of an adventure, where what I would do is I would take a real maintenance of way train, load it with track and tools and ballast, and take it up to the high country. There's no rails. In order to have rails, we have to get cordwood from the lumber mill, and you can see my tracks are all pre-populated with loads of wood, just waiting for engines to carry it away. I kind of set up the. I'm kind of playing the game as if it's a multiplayer game at different times. So let's see. We run over here and take a look. Here is, of course, the lumber yard, and over in the lumber yard is, of course, the uh, climax that's on its own little yard track here. And so a train will come in, drop off a empty string of cars, and then grabs a loaded string, runs away, and then the climax here grabs the empty strings of cars and then loads them up and then puts them here on the receiving departure tracks here. So kind of a cool idea, kind of like realistic in a way. And so that's the idea. We're going to run this down to the smelter so we can make some rails to take the rails up to the high country. So away we go. Let's hit that whistle. Yeah, there we go. That's that good old whistle. And I think I need a little more volume on that. Maybe not. Maybe. There we go. I don't know. I guess. Anyway, here we go. Release that brake, get that regulator going. 2 blasts for forward, 1 for stop, 3 for backing up, or 3 for get out of the way, I'm moving. So here we go on here, and then you'll see me occasionally looking at my side screen here, looking for comments, because I'm always expecting my friend, my buddy, my #1 fan, Tim, And there he is, Tim. I love the new theme song. Yay! The camera on YouTube is active rather than displaying your screen. Can you see me now? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, here we go. Silly me. Bum, bum, bum. Here I'm showing you all the new stuff about the. Oh God, I need a technical director. Yep, sorry about that. I just got my head. See, Tim, that's why I need you. You're my like assistant production value here. At least I got the microphone right this time. So that's usually what I end up forgetting. All right, we are going downhill. There is the new intersection, the new track that goes to the oil field. Oil field in the middle of the mountains, but oh well. So yeah, so that's going up that way. Yeah, we're descending down into the farmland, and then we'll take the 4% grade down into the city, and I've done a few little track tweaks here and there, so even though the route is familiar, there could be some tweaks, and there could also be me taking the wrong track, like I'm about to do. Brake, 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 brake. See, I almost took the wrong track there. All right, got it this time though. Being a good engineer. All right, let's see. Let's throw that track switch. It would have to do that all the time. All right, get back in the engine here. We'll get back down on the road. Put the reverser up, brake released, and go. There we go. I could even save. Thanks, Tim. Look at that, save. Interaction. I gotta watch my brake here. And as we go, we are going to be past. So this is I think this is all new track since I last broadcast live. I totally did a full realignment here. It used to be way up here, yeah, up in the high country here. But what I did is I realigned it with a passing siding down here at the farm, and I like this a whole lot better. This is pretty cool. So it's a little lower to the ground, and I did put a switch here with a block with a rail stopper on it for future expansion out, because I might want to explore a different route down there. But for now, it's fine. So from here we start a 3% grade, which will lead to a 4% grade. And these K27 engines, oh my gosh, they are so powerful. It just adds a whole new dimension to this entire game. They're really, really, really awesome. I have 5 of them. I have 5 K27s and 2 tank engines. And that's all. I deleted the first Montezuma engine. I deleted its tender. I just loaded myself up with a bunch of money because I've played the game. Now I wanted to do modeling. Yeah. So now that's the route I'm on. I'm doing modeling now. So, all right. As we are driving, let's listen to another song while we get to the city. All right, that was cool. That's one of my favorite songs on here. All right, so we are down here in the city, and now we got to figure out where we're going to go with this train because the city is actually rather complex. It's like being down in the Long Beach area where all the trains come. So it's a long line of cordwood, and let's get out and take a look. We'll get out of the engine here. And all the cordwood has to come over here to this facility here. So this is where the cordwood comes, right here. All right. So to get there, we have to come in through these tracks here. So let's see, is that lined up properly? No, it's not. So this is the first switch we have to throw. So we'll throw this one first, maybe. They've changed this in the new version. They've made throwing switches so much harder, guys. Come on. Why'd you do that? Okay, finally. Got that one thrown correctly. You might as well just walk the track, figure out where we're going. So this one is correct. That is correct. We crossed the little stream bed here. And this one is set correct. Yeah, we gotta check this switch. This switch is not correct. Okay, throw that switch. All right, follow this track around because this direction, we're going the opposite direction of which we're going to go. But that works for me because that takes me back to the train. All right, so then this switch is not correct because this is the industrial area. See, that's what the sign says. Industry or the mill? We're going to the industry. So we threw the switch the way it needs to go. And I think, oops, fell. It's a little more laggy here in the city, and I think it's because of all the industries that I put together in one spot. So that one is correct. That one is correct. Okay, I think we have a clear track. So here we go. Let's take this and make this delivery. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so now we're gonna go through the city here. Can't go super fast. I mean, I could, but it's not advisable. Pick up that volume some. There we go. Hopefully you can hear that. So now we're getting going here. Is that sliding? Looks like it's slipping. Well, we don't want to be going that fast, so add a little brake. I swear that's slipping. Put the sander on it. Maybe that'll help. I can hear the whistle loud and clear. Woohoo! Yeah, it looks like it's going now. There's John sitting on this Pinkerton John guarding the safe. It's gold. He's got his bottle of whiskey. That's a crack up. Hi, John. How you doing? Get a little more speed on this. Yeah, it's a little laggy down here in the city. I don't know how I can speed that up. So that's the other train ready to go. That's already loaded. You can see that that train is preloaded and ready to go to the oil fields because it's got the tools up front, then it's got pipes, and then it's got beams. Do I have some brakes on this car? Something's really weird. Alright, we're going to take the first switch. I swear that looks like it's slipping. Yeah, we don't want a lot of speed down here. Because these are industrial tracks, and industrial tracks, they're not mainline. So they're tight curves. Any speed, you have a risk of derailing. But they need it because you need to get into all these industry areas here. So, all right, we'll just keep coming around. There we go. Yeah. Whee! Maybe we have time for another song. Ooh, too loud. Yeah, this is really laggy. Doesn't lag when I'm not streaming. So I don't know if there's like settings I can change. Because it works pretty good when I'm not streaming. Interestingly enough. Yeah, but it definitely looks like those wheels are spinning faster than normal. Some strangeness going on. See, maybe I changed some graphics options here. Go into potato mode. Let's see, graphics. Let's make that low. Anti-aliasing low. Textures. No, we need some stuff. View distance. Epic. Shadows. Well, get rid of shadows for now. Let's see what that does. Apply those changes. Back. Continue. Oh, potato mode, yeah. Oh yeah, it made a big difference, didn't it? Yeah, that's a lot smoother. It's not a full potato. Alright, we are coming up on the unloading dock. Normally I don't play loading docks online, but we need to this time because the smelter needs to get the rails so we can take the rails to the end of track. Alright, so here we're gonna put the brake and regulator on full. Now I'm gonna jump out of the train here. We're starting off with 2. We're going to do a rolling unload, which is not prototypical, but works for me. Okay, there's our first car. There we go. Start unloading. There it is, unloading. There's the next car. There they go, they're all unloading now. Yeah, rolling unload. Not very realistic, but hey, it's a game. There we go. Yeah, I hope they don't like end it because like I say, I don't like playing loading docks online. I kind of hope they make loading easier too. How can I miss that one? Okay, maybe I caught it in time. Let's see what's going on here. Did I catch that one in time? Yeah. Oops, some are bouncing off on the ground there because I missed it. Wasted a few. But I got, oh my God, train is going way too fast now. Oh yeah, I gotta slow it down. Yeah, I gotta slow it down. All right, hold on. Break, break, break. Yeah, because it went on his downhill part here because I found a pretty good system for loading and unloading at the smelter here. And my trick is you come up over the coal pile. Now you can't fill the coal pile because that will block this track. So, but I'm okay with that. All right, we're just gonna manually unload these 2 cars here. Oh, 3 cars I think I can do. Can I do it? Yeah, okay, so 3 cars unloading. Yeah, there we go. We're starting to get more cordwood. And that means we should be making rails now too. So let's take a look. Here's the other train. This is the maintenance way train. There's our rails. All right, so we can start loading up rails. Now loading rails takes a little bit more time. So we're going to be doing 2 things at once here. We're unloading. Yeah, see, those are the rails that are needed for the end of track. Now that's not a game thing. That's just how I play the game. Let's see, I was wondering about expanding the train stations to make it offload. Yeah, I really wish they would make loading and unloading easier. They've done a few little changes here and there. All right, so it looks like I need to back up two cars. So while they're loading over there, we will back up 2 cars over here. I think I can see that. All right, get that reverser, get that regulator going. It's pushing up the hill. All right, that looks like perfect enough. Yep, yep, yep. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, we'll unload these cordwoods. Okay, that one's unloading. Oh, right in the head. It's not a OSHA safe facility. All right, those are all unloading. Only got 1 car left with cordwood. Come over here. We got to move this one forward. 2 cars, but we got to put coal. Got to put coal in here. We got to stoke the fires of progress. All right, here we go. Let's stoke the fires of progress. Yeah, in potato mode, it's really not that bad. Of course, it looks much better in epic mode, but this is still playable. Definitely less lag. I don't know. Maybe I have too much stuff open, running. So it should have some boiler pressure from before, and that means I can move 2 cars while it's firing up. Okay, engineer, 2 cars forward, please. There we go. Let's see. Full brake, reverser. Ah, tree's gonna be in the way. All right, stop, 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 stop. That should be enough. Now I gotta jump out. So this is actually, oh, will it go? Yes, lucky me. Okay, so while, no, that one won't go. I'm not forward enough. All right, I'll go pull forward a little bit more. God, engineer. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a multiplayer game. And so you can actually have multiple people doing multiple jobs in the game. Uh, either running separate trains or helping like loading and doing stuff. So that's kind of fun. I did it once with my friend Mark. Okay, we're still loading here. This is loading good. Wow, got a hit in the head. And let's load up. Let's empty that last cordwood. Get that one emptied out. That is way back there. It's so hard to watch. Ooh, 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 no, don't go that fast. All right, here we go. It's almost there. All right, set the brake. Let's go forward a little bit more. All right, that looks good. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I like that cheat mode with the super fast run. Otherwise, there we go. Otherwise, it's too, I mean, without the cheat mode, this is like how you would have to run around the whole place here. Just walking. But with cheat mode, whee! So yeah, more game-like, more fun. I doesn't ruin my immersion at all. So I'm fine because it's more about the trains than, walking and doing stuff. All right, we only have two more to go on this one. So let's pull forward. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we have another viewer. Welcome aboard, Desert Charlie channel. All right, here we go. Leave a comment in the. Oh no 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 no! I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. Well, let me go check it. See if I did. Yeah, that's one of the weird things when you hit the. Oh no, it's right on. Smack dab right. Okay, it looks good. All right, so while that's loading up, see, we're running two trains at once. So I made a new White Sky Railroad maintenance of wear fire train, maintenance of way train, and this is the maintenance of way one, White Sky Railroad fire. So back in the day, they had, and to this day, actually, they still have dedicated forest fire trains. So what we're going to do with this empty train, conveniently, it's right here at the end of the yard. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shove this into the yard. So it's not on this industrial track here, on this yard track. So all we got to do is get the end of the train around that point. And I could run it back up to the lumber mill or the logging camp and then drop it off. But nope, can't do that right now because we got we got a railroad to build up in the high country. So this is, oh no, 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 did I? No, it's across the switch points. I needed to go just a little farther. Oh, woe is me. Just by 5 feet. Yeah, man, let's get it 5 feet forward. Okay. Yeah, okay, I see. When I see those two signs in the telegraph office is the good point to see. There we are. Okay, so yeah, this is the yard limit. So we throw this switch. See, they made this too close. Guys, come on. Ah, they gotta fix that. All right. Let's see. Do we want track 5? No, let's put them in track 4 just for the fun of it. And track 4, we'll put them in track 4. There we go. Okay. That should be good. So let's store this. All right, we'll get this guy stored away and reverse that. 3 blasts. There we go. Get that regulator up and running. I don't think it doesn't look too bad in potato mode. I do miss the shadows. I might put the shadows back. See what the shadows look like. Okay, 15 yard speed. That's pretty fast, but oh. It's well within the track capacity. It's just not safe for people walking around. So, all right. We're almost there. Let's listen to another tune when we get this all set up. Not that one. I don't want that song. This one. There we go. Now it's in the yard. That looks good. All right. Now, as a habit, this train is on 457 is on this track. And as a habit, I like to do what's called protect the train. And to protect the train, you just throw the switch that leads to it. That way, if there's a runaway, it won't collide to the train. So that's how you protect the train. Okay, now the game changes a bit because now we got to go up to the high country. And so on the map here of the city, we have to take... Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh. These... Try to fix that later. Yeah, so what we want to do is take this track, this is the mainline track, to the high country. So that one needs to be thrown that way. This one needs to be thrown. Come back around here to here. And... okay, that one is correct. This one is not. So I got to throw this one. That looks good. Okay, this one looks good. That one is good. This one we don't care because it's a trailing switch. It'll automatically throw. But we care about this one. This one needs to be changed. Yeah, I wish I could take requests, but I can't because I'm limited to what I can play on YouTube for the copyright protection. So all these songs that I'm playing are already YouTube cleared that I can play. All right, so we have fuel, we have our rails, we are ready to go uphill. So away we go. Get that volume back up. Yeah. Yeah, so you understand. Yeah, it's a... I wish I could play just anything because boy, there'd be a lot I'd be playing. Now in the old days you could. You know, YouTube was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine. You can do that." But then all the DCMA laws came down and now you got to worry about copyright strikes and all that stuff. And so it's much more protected. But I do have quite a library of songs that I can play in the background while we're going. All right, we are on our way on the main line here. And I think I can show you the... can I? Maybe not. Oh yeah. All right, so that's the industrial tracks. So that's what my city looks like. It's pretty crazy, but it kind of works. Other than the lag issue that I'm working with. Yeah, it is kind of working. All right, we are headed up into the high country. If I set all these switches right, we should be good. Because away we go. Now we're trucking. Yeah, so the black space, uh, the program I'm showing you, that I was showing you, is called Railroads Online Extended. And uh, the white space here is the old map, and this is a new map, and the new map is this much bigger than the old map. And unfortunately, the guy who made this has not. He said he's going to stop making it, so he hasn't updated it. So we're forced to use this map in this. We're hoping maybe some other programmers will pick it up. But also at end of March, I believe, Railroads Online is gonna come up with an in-game map, so I can show it to you right on the screen. All right, we are going up this valley, which developers have kind of gave us this 3%, 4% grade. And you'll see a lot of YouTubers just make really large bridges going through here, but I work really hard to keep my tracks down on the ground here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to try to see if I can turn the shadows back on, because the shadows are really cool. So let's go to options, graphics. Let's see if we can maybe put shadows on high. See what that does. Yep, we got shadows back. All right, they're looking good. Yeah, no delay. Looking really smooth. Yeah, those don't look bad at all. Huh. Yay! A little, I like some of these YouTube tunes. I'm trying to go through and get some. So yeah, we're on our way to the end of track with all these rails, because this is a construction train. And the route to the gold mine is not yet finished. So maybe during this video we can finish that up. Now that you have an abundance of free time, will you be taking any real life train trips? Yeah, so Susan and I are actually looking. We have a really huge cruise planned to Europe in July, and we did that before my retirement. So that's kind of already in the books, and we got the money put aside for that. But train trips, we also had a train trip planned, but with my layoff, that was like, in retirement, I was like, maybe we better not right away take on too much. So that might be our 2025 adventure, where we might take a train, maybe up to Chicago from Los Angeles, and then over to Seattle. So that might be fun. We might do that in 25. And yes, Tim, Canadian rails are always in our thoughts, because there's the Mountaineer, and there's a bunch of other trains up there too. But I suggested Canadian. Yeah, that's another one too. That's pretty cool. So I totally redid this section of track because this is way up in the air, and again, my preference for making tracks low to the ground, like the real railroads do. There was a river here, so I did have to put a bridge on this low piece to get up to this hill. So where I need bridges, I will put a bridge, but it's better be realistic. And not long bridges, because bridges are, see, like this little shorty here, there you can see the drainage area, and they're very short. I can't wait to go out to the desert to show everybody. Okay, so here is the first switch of the new track. Okay, so Godspeed to us all. I don't even know if this engine will pull up this grade. But this is all new track, totally untested. So hopefully you have your life insurance paid for because there could be any numbers of problems here. Uh, yeah, we can get some real suspenseful music going now because yeah, this is the scary part. That's not scary music, but we'll just play this. Yeah, this one is for my taste a long bridge. I normally wouldn't make it this long, but oh, it's okay. I don't need I don't need to be too critical. See, that's fine. But yeah, I was trying to figure out how to cross that chasm, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna need that. Here comes another long one. This one kind of made sense because it looked like it was a large drainage area. So that, and I was getting lazy. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I was laying this down. I was like, I just want to get this part done. But yeah, this is a pretty steep grade. There's a couple drainage areas here. Yep, we are climbing. So we are going to climb over this saddle right here. It's going to be way up here. So we're going to take this route and keep climbing. And then we're going to go into the snow. And then we're going way up in there. And we're going to go way around here, around to that back mountain. And then the end of track is just miles and miles away. So again, if you're just joining us, I'm Desert Charlie, and I am running a construction train of rails to the end of track. You don't need to do that in game, but I'm playing like a realistic version of Railroads Online. And there's my other big bridge down there. Why did I make that one so big? Oh, I don't like that one. Don't like how that looks from afar. I'm gonna have to fix that one. So, but yeah, I was up like 2 o'clock in the morning trying to run this grade up here. I wanted to come over this pass, but there was no way. I would have need like a 10%. It was just insane. Hey, we got 3 watchers watching online. Yay! That's concurrent. A lot more people watches the recording of this. But hey, drop a note in the comment section. Say hi. Because I like doing this interactively, running up the hill. There we go. Now we're in the snow. So this is their new snow track, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so this is this is a fill piece of track, but it's all snowy, so it has a snow texture. I'm losing speed though. It's still kind of holding, but yeah, this little tank engine. Come on, you can make it. There is actually a steeper piece of track up here that I'm really worried about. Oh, here's this melted spot here. I decided to put a piece of melted track in just to kind of match. I just did that for fun. I think I like that. Yeah, why not? No, it's still holding at 10. Yeah, but there is one little steeper part up here. I'm going to be in trouble. Which means I'm probably going to have to disconnect some cars and... Come on, little tank. These Ruby Basin engines are my favorite tank engine. Hey, Dale, how are you? Thank you. That's exactly what I asked for. Here's another one of my long trestles. I was just a little bored, so made it longer than it should have been. So I'm a victim of my own sins. What I'm not sure of, though, is the switch ahead. So, since this guy's going slow enough, watch it go faster when I get my fat ass out of the... Oh, see, the switch is in the wrong spot. We need to go this way to the end of track. Yep, okay. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, come on.
Go, 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 go,
You can do
go,
it.
go, go.
You can do it. Come on. Better jump aboard while I can. Yeah, this is the steepest part right here. And try as I might to bring it down 4%. I know, right? Try to bring it 4%. I couldn't bring it down to 4, so this part is like 4.5. So I swear if we make it to the switch. Oh, we're down to 8. We are chugging along. Chugging, chugging, chugging. Oh my gosh. No, down to 7. No. So someone cast a magic spell. Oh, a little extra horsepower. See, right here is the vertical curve. Right there. So if I could get past that vertical curve right there. We're doing 6. We're doing 6. Come on, come on. There, see, that's the vertical curve. Now I do have another video that explains vertical curves. You can see how it like the curve goes like this. Come on, 6. Give me 7. Give me 7. Wait, yes, yes, we have 7.
Yes!
Yeah, we are making it. All right, we are doing it. Yep, definitely the little engine that could. We should have no problem from here on out. That. Woo-hoo. All right, calm down, folks. I went a little happy on sound effects. All right, we're back up to 12. We made it past that part. Yeah, as long as we make it. But look at this. Look at this view. Oh my gosh, isn't that something? Yeah, look at that view. That is beautiful. That's one thing this game does have is the beauty of this. That is way, way, way cool. All right, we are picking up steam. Get it? We are picking up steam. We are doing it. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it out. Oh, it echoes up here because we're in the mountains, in the canyons. That's a new feature they just added, is echo. That's cool. That's a great addition to the game. That is really neat. Yeah, we're up here. So this was another long length of track that that I kept close to the ground. Easy to do. About 2% grade to 3. I think there's one short section of 4. So yeah, we're up to 20, so we're looking good now. But oh man, I didn't want to take apart the train to make it up that grade. That was crazy, crazy. All right. Hey, we have another viewer. We're up to 5. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard on Desert Charley Videos. We are taking a construction train of rails to the end of track. And that's not really a game thing. It's just how I play the game thing. So I could even unload the rails. You know, unload the rails so it's empty. You might do that for fun. Why not? For the video. Let me know in the comments. Should I unload these rails or should I send them off to the... Oh, I think the gold mine actually needs rails. So, yeah, we should just make the delivery. Finish the track to the gold mine. Because it should be pretty flat up here. I'm literally taking the long, long, long way. We are climbing really high. We've been climbing ever since we left the lake. To the gold mine. All right. Tim, my conductor, has said to the gold mine. So engineers got to obey the conductor. So. But look at the mountains here, the light, and this is in potato mode. You know, actually, now that we're away from the city, maybe I can go full epic mode. So let me put that on full epic mode. Graphics, epic, 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 and let's see if that changes out. Oh, I'm on direct. That's 11 again. I should be on 12. Man, why does that constantly keep changing? Oh, that adds lag. Yeah, direct. It looks a little different, I guess. It's not it's not laggy out here in the country. So this is doing pretty good. The snow texture is not so bad. Dun, 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 dun. Now, I've got it's slowing down. This is probably the steeper part here. Yeah, that's probably where we're back up to the 4% grade. But yeah, it's not so laggy with everything on Epic. But DirectX 11, I think when they do an upgrade, when they roll out a patch, it reverts back to 11. I think. So maybe they rolled out a patch. But yeah, we're slowing down again, but we made it through that 4.5, so I'm fully confident we can make it. I love that echo. That is so cool. Does the bell echo? Yeah, I can't really hear it. All right, so Tim's in Canada. Where is everybody from? Let's see. I'm in Los Angeles. Point. Correct. It was changed with the latest update to default to 11. Ah, all right. Thanks, Dale. Yeah, every time I switch up to 12 and I go to live stream, it's on 11 again. I'm like, no, because you can't just change it. You got to restart it in order for it to work. So bummer. Okay, here's a fill that I need to put a small little culvert, small bridge. I mean, like a 5-meter bridge right there. But like I said, uh-oh, there's the end of track. End of track. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. I should have put a flag on it. Holy crap. Oh yeah, all right. We got plenty of room here. Let's see. It's kind of on a pretty steep grade too. Look at that. Yeah, this is kind of steep in through here. It doesn't look like it because again, this valley gets really, really, really long. So, okay, we need a stream vote. Do you want to watch me lay some tracks to the gold mine, or do you want to watch me run another train to the oil? Oh wait, what's going on? Stop, 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 stop. Runaway train, runaway train. No, 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 the regulator's on. Ah, stop, 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 stop. Hell of an engineer. It's skidding. Look at it skid. You'll stop, right? Tell me you'll stop. Oh, you're gonna make me put a handbrake in? Nah, it's gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. All right, we'll fix this. We'll put on a handbrake here. Oh, wait. Just put on the handbrake. Be safe. Come on. Safety first. There we go. 100%. That stopped it. Are we moving? Nope. Wait. It is sliding still. Ah, fine. It's not going to go far. All right, let's see. I'm fixing the guy in Los Feliz from Steam. Oh, well, well, kind of in my neighborhood. All right, so this is the actual end of track here, and I think I'm just gonna put a marker. So I'm just gonna put a marker here and here so we know where we started from. And we kind of need to scout out the route ahead. So this is how I usually do it. I just run ahead and figure out where I want to go. So I think this is all good. Trees are not a problem. We can bulldoze trees. Okay, there's a ridge here. It looks flatter over there, but I think I told myself the scenery, when I run the trains, I just don't want to run through that valley. I want to get kind of close to the cliff edge over here because, oh man, this is flat up here. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. See, isn't that a lot better if we just run along this cliff edge here? So I can actually do this from this direction. We can lay track down. It's got to be in first person view to lay track. So there's a couple things here in the game. So if you haven't played this, this is the types of tracks you can select from. This is still pre-release, so they have a few annoying things. Like you have to click on snow for every time you lay a piece of track. And so this is how you lay the track. You can rotate it according to the grid. So I'm just going to take this piece of track and then I'm going to walk it out. See, I can make curve here. So it kind of runs along this cliff line that I like and curve this. So I'm going to set this one piece of track in. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Okay, so now that's a piece of track. See the curve that I made? That's a nice gentle curve. Now, another gamer tip and hint that I've talked about in other videos is when you are laying track, go to foliage and click that as low. And because that'll do a lot. And I'm just going to lower everything to high, 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 high. And now that's good. All right, so let's set that. Let's go back, back, continue. Okay, by getting rid of the foliage, uh, it allows you to see the raw ground. Oh man, this is fast now. Woo, that was a big improvement in frames per second. All right, so I'm going to put it back on this, and there's a couple ways you can. Oh, okay, so see here where the track disappears? Right there. That's the ground. That's not the snow. That's ground. And so that's what you got to avoid. And so by putting it in that foliage off mode, you can see uh, where that track disappears from. So this is one way to lay the track. Another way is just run out here certain distance, give it that curve. Okay, so that's kind of freeform mode. And in freeform mode, it's dangerous because see this curve? That curve is kind of short when you're in freeform mode. So to prove my point, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to come back here, and now I'm going to use a different track method. What I'm going to do is use uh, I'm going to use what's called precise mode. Now, see, precise, it runs into that landform there. And what I'm looking for is the radius. So the radius, in order to get past that piece of, is an 80. So see, that other piece of track was sharper than 80. 80 is kind of okay. It's not really my favorite for high speed. Yeah, that's still kind of too sharp. So I messed up by this piece of track here. Dun dun dun. And that's okay. When you're laying a piece of track, sometimes you get a little too excited, which I do because I love laying track. So put snow here, snow there, aim this the direction I want it to go, drop this. And I'm going to use precise this time and make it, my favorite is 100 or 90. But see now, look at that. See, nice sweeping curve. And we're nowhere near. See, I could even make it farther out so we're closer to the cliff. And so now we're nowhere near that. Perfect. We're nowhere near that. And a 140 is a perfect high speed curve. I can run a bullet train on that. Now I got to remember where I'm going though. And here's an example too. If I sometimes I avoid trees, but sometimes you can't. So you can just drop the track here. But like I said, I got to know where I'm going. I think it was down which canyon? Was it that direction? I'm lost in the mountains. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, well let's use the map. Yeah, that's I was down that other canyon. Oh man, that's a steep. That's going to be steep. This is going to be a 4%er or more. Am I right? Oh yeah, that's going to be steep. Okay, here we go. Let's hope we can keep it at 4 and try to intercept that track I laid up there. So here's the get that link. So see here, this is 0% and 0 goes into the hill. So that's not good. So what we got to do is raise this piece of track. And so that's a half, that's 1, that's 2. 2 is sexy. Look at that gets us 2 is good. Oh yeah, let's just stay with 2. Okay, 2 is good. And now let's straighten that out. I don't think 2 is going to get us over this little ridge though. Or is it? Straight piece of track. Oh, it's 1.5 actually. Oh, here's where we start. Yeah, here's where we lose it. Oh, but we can turn. No, it looks like it still stays the same. Yep. So we have to raise it. So, oh yeah, that raises it just fine. All right, but let's make that straight again because when possible, I like to use straight track. Don't know why. It doesn't make a difference. All right. It's just style. That and have you ever bent steel rail? That's a pain. It's much better just to unload it and, and use it straight. So let's see how far that gets us. Oh, no, we hit it here. Oh my gosh, that's at 2.5%. All right. No, that's at 3%, 3.5%. We are losing our. Oh. But here's that vertical curve trick. Darn it. I got to teach all these tricks. Okay, so Railroads Online is really good about the vertical curve. So it's kind of hard if I show it to you here. A vertical curve is up and down, and it actually makes a curve. Let me exaggerate it to show you. See that? That is a vertical curve. And if it's short, it makes like an Evel Knievel ramp, like that. That's not good for trains. Uh, if you stretch it out, see how it goes down? It still climbs, but it makes the vertical curve much less. That's the lessons on vertical curves. So what I'm going to do is we were doing pretty good with a 2%. So if I put a vertical curve here of 3%, a short curve, I'm just going to put a short curve of 3% here, like that. That short little piece of track makes all the difference because now it's going to be angled up at 3% for a lot farther. So let's see if that's true. Look at that. Look at that. See, before we were way at over 3.5, and look at that. We are just fine with that now. So that's the magic of vertical curves. Look at that. That's perfect. So yeah, Railroads Online does pretty good. Now I'm going to be able to model. Now I can go. Can I go down? Maybe I can. Let's do an experimental run. So I do this experimental run where I just run it all the way out to see how much I'm gaining. And where did it go? Oh, yeah, it did end up hitting here. Okay. So, but I need to curve that direction. Okay. So I'm going to back this up to about right here. Actually going to lower it right about there. All right. And then we'll make this curve around to that lower part of that valley. Yeah, that should get us in the direction we need to go. A little more steep. More curve. Let's see. This is going to be a 4%, I bet. Yeah, I bet you. No, wait a minute. There is a low spot here. Yay, we found the low spot. Oh, we found a really good low spot. All right, yeah, this will work. Okay, so I'm going to put the track there. We got to do tree patrol. Tree patrol, tree patrol. Oh, and rock patrol. Get that rock out of there. Get this tree out of here. Timber. This tree is too close to the track. Get that one out of there. And, oh man, it is a little harder to lay track in snow. It's definitely a little tougher here. All right, so this was the end of track here. Uh, and yeah, the train is on a pretty steep grade here. Are you still sliding? Yes. It's been sliding that whole time. All right, so uh, we're almost out of coal. So first, let's fire up that boiler. Get some steam going. Yeah, the fire went out, but the water is still hot, so that's good. So that won't take long to heat up. We caught it just in time. Okay, so we should have some pressure. Get the regulator going, release the brake, but we do have a car brake on. It's so hard. Ah, so hard. They have these collision boxes on parts of the engine. I wish they would just get rid of those. Okay. Because see, I have to jump out of the train and then jump back, turn the headlight on, and jump back in it. Yeah, we're able to pull out of that grade. Good. All right. So here we come. We're coming to the piece of end of track. This is all new track. We've never been on this before. You saw me build it live. Oh yeah, thanks Dale. Let me know if you like these tips because I'm trying to educate as well because there's some talent to this. Hey Charlie, love the theme song you put out yesterday. All right. Is that a special request to hear the theme song again? I think it is. All right, here's the Desert Charlie theme song.
Hey there, it's Charlie Space Open Flight, the scientist with rockets and a heart so bright. In the Mojave's embrace, with tails go, he shares his love for trains and space stories bold. From these galaxies to the
Eve Online, Eve Galaxies.
Desert Charlie's channel is a thrilling ride. Hit subscribe, smash like, be part of our crew. On YouTube with Charlie, we're waiting for you.
All right, we're coming up on end of track here. This is the long version.
Hey there, it's Charlie the Space Open Flight, a scientist with rockets and a heart so bright. In the Mojave's embrace, with tails go, he shares his love for trains and space stories bold. From these galaxies to the railroads wide, Desert Charlie's channel is a thrilling ride. Hit subscribe, smash like, be part of our crew. On YouTube with Charlie, we're waiting for you, waiting for you.
There you go. That's the new theme song. So this sign should say stop. And I guess that's because our graphics, our textures, let's make that epic. Let's go back to a few epic settings here, except for the plants and the shadows. I really don't care about shadows. All right, apply those changes. And let's see if we get our sign back. Kind of curious. I haven't done a lot of testing with. Oh, there it is. There you go. All right, so that's our end of track. How much farther to the mine? Let's take a hike. Here we go. Let's take a running hike and see how far the mine is. I think about another mile. That was 1 mile right there. Holy moly, that is way far out here. Another 2 miles. Oh, and plus we have a ridge to get up here. There's the mine. Oh yeah, about 2.5 miles away. It's in the trees. I got to cut down all these trees. Yep, there's the gold mine. Dun dun dun. Wow, yeah, that is kind of far. Let's see. But it's mostly all flat. Yeah, there it is about the middle of the map. And let's see. There's a telegraph station here. I did kind of want to run along the ridge here because I thought the ridge route would be pretty cool. Yeah, just for scenery wise. So, tell you what, I think uh, I'm just gonna put some sacrificial track down. Let's see how far we can get just running it out, just going crazy if we don't have any grades or anything. Let's see here. Straight. Make the track straight. 0% grade because this looks flat. It's all right. So let's run it out. Now, just uh instead of running the whole thing out, purposely make a break and then add a little section here and there like that. And then just keep running it out. And I think there is Now what I'm going to do instead of straight mode, I'm going to do it in this freehand mode. So we're going to run it out this way because I think this is lower over here. Uh-oh. Did you see the track disappear? Yes. That means there's a hill here. Ah, gosh, it's hard to see in the snow. All right. Kind of had a feeling there was a hill here. But I think it's worse over there. Is it? Or is it? Yeah, kind of. No, actually, it's not too bad. I do have that vertical curve problem. Well, that'll fix it. We're not talking any bad grade here. Let's run it across. Ooh, it is higher here. Hmm, close enough. Now, is that a bad piece of track? No, that's a good curve. All right, we are doing. Yeah, right, Dale. Got my own theme song. Yeah, I just got the audio track recently. I'm gonna try to make a little video uh montage to go along with it. Because yeah, some of the people know that they called me the Space Pope from EVE Online. Because that was the game I played for a long time, and I did work for NASA for 37 years before I retired. So I just my retirement's just coming up. Oh, look at that. That's sexy. Now, there is no reason a real railroad would ever do this. None at all. Okay, but this ain't a real railroad. Yeah, okay. There's a nice, perfectly piece of straight track. Uh, so let's see. We're just gonna put in a reinforced wall piece right here. There's no reason a real railroad would do this when they have plenty of real estate left. But let's just put, oh, do they? Don't think they have a snow wall, do they? Some of they're not done yet. Again, this is pre-release game, so they're still coming out with stuff. Nope, no snow wall. Eh, yeah, we just use fill. Have you always been at JPL? Yeah, yeah, 36 years and 10 months. Uh, I've been at I've been at JPL. I've been on almost all the Mars missions, and there, that's not bad. That doesn't look bad at all, does it? And there's the river down there. So this is going to be a really pretty route. Like I said, I'm trying to make this a little more scenic. Yeah, I've been on all the Mars missions. I've helped with other missions like Cassini uh, and Galileo. Uh, I know we're almost there. We're almost there, I think. This is crazy, 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 crazy. Look at that one tree right smack dab in the middle. God dang it. This is a 3% grade. It's been consistently 3% coming up this whole thing. But I got to make sure that I'm not heading off into the boonies here. All right, let's run ahead, find out where that train is. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh God, still a mile away. Yeah, still a mile away. This is the steep part here. Yeah, that's the end of track. Hmm. Well, if we got to climb the hill, we got to climb the hill. There's no getting around it. Hell of a way to run a railroad. See, I should just go straight, but scenery wise, I kind of want to just go around. So I'm going to make it 4% because I think that's what it's going to be. So again, short vertical curve instead of the long vertical curve, and then start. See what a difference! What a difference that makes. So yeah, that's the best tip I can give you. And this is going to be a little high, but I don't care for right now. I'll 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 optimize it later. So now I need a down vertical curve to maybe even. So again, make it short, short vertical curve. You don't want them too short because your train will actually do a wheelie. I've seen it. And sometimes I do a second short keys just to make sure it's like okay. All right. This is way too high, meaning the fill is too high. But I'm so excited just to get to the end of the gold mine here. Uh, actually, it's not that bad. But I think right here it drops down. Yeah. So this is a trick too. Here's another trick I do. Since it's really hard, you saw I'm getting lost. One of the things I can do is just throw a fake building down like this, and I can throw a like a church because the church has a really big steeple on it. So I just drop those there randomly, and then I'll run out here to the end of track that's out here because who knows where the hell it went. When you're oh, there it is. See, when you're dealing with miles, and now when you look back, you look for the church. There it is. There's the church and the building. See, that would have been impossible to see had I not done that trick. So if that was a helpful trip, say thanks for the tip in the comments. All right, so this is starting to go down again. So 2% vertical curve, a little longer vertical curve than I want, but it still does look like it's going uphill here. It is going uphill. Yep. Oh my gosh, we are within shot of it. We are within shot. Okay, one more piece. I think I can go freeform with this one. I'm going to try to do freeform. Let's see if that works. Looks like we are in strike of finishing to near the gold mine. See, there's my building markers. Get the link. You got the link. There it is. Now we delete these. See, because these just acted as markers, navigation markers, or survey markers. There has been a couple times I've left the church and then ended up building a town around the church because that's prototypical. Okay, tree patrol. Tree patrol. Boom. Let's do the tree patrol here. Timber. Ooh, that was close. Oh, they fixed it too. The trees used to go spiraling off into the sky, and they changed that. They no longer spiral into the sky. Tree tornadoes, I call them. But yeah, this tree's okay. Oh God, there's 4 trees. One, two. This is a big one. No, it's not a big one. It was just multiple trees in one. Timber. Ah, all right. We're looking good. Oh yeah, I like this. This is going to be a good view. We need to get to the end of track here. I don't know that some of these curves might be too short. Get rid of that one. You got to watch these leaning trees because oh yeah, this is way too sharp. Yeah, and I got plenty of real estate out here to take care of that. Where is that gold mine? Oh, I see it way over there. We are almost there. All right, let's go get our train. Get it out to the end of track here. God, yeah, that's a little scary. Look, I'm a snow speeder. Star Wars. There we go. Yeah, that's also too big of a fill. Oh, and more tree patrol. How did I miss that? Did I get it? There I got it. All right, get that one out of the way. This one's fine, but I don't like it in the fill. But I may change this fill area anyway. So that may all change. Holy crap, we've gone miles and miles. Oh, that is a huge vertical curve right there. Okay. So now all we gotta do is get rid of the stop sign. We should have put a stop sign at the end. Get rid of that one. Bonk. All right. There's our end of track markers. We'll leave them there for now. And we'll get the work train with the new rails. Uh, oh yeah, that. See what happens when you rush? It's still sliding backwards. Yeah, when you rush, it just doesn't look right. So I'll come back here later and there's that echo. That is so cool. Yeah, I'll come back here later and lower that down to the ground. Sometimes I do that. I'll take and just lay in track as you see me doing. I call it junk tracking. I put in a junk track and then because you're trying to do the survey, you're trying to figure out which way to go. And then I'll come back and delete all the track and then optimize it, make it look a little better. Uh, so yeah, there's our work train. I think this was a 4% grade here. But there you can see the vertical curve. Watch the train go over the vertical curve. Yep, there it is. That's the vertical curve. So if vertical curve is a new concept or word for you, let me know in the comments because I like educating. It's there you can see it's coming up at one angle and then it goes out at a different angle. Oh, you can do it. 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 There it goes. See, now it's going over that vertical curve. Yay, thanks, Tim. Yeah, see, that's a vertical curve. See how it curves like this instead of like that. It curves that way. And that, my friends, is a vertical curve. Yep, that's going to go really fast because it's a lot lower. Oh, hopefully I catch up with them. Let me on, let me on, let me on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to jump up here on the track and get ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Jump. Oh, made it. Okay, that was crazy. Sounds like something we would use in a Kerbal trajectory, right? Yeah, this track is way too high. I'll be able to lower this later, but during this live stream, you saw me lay the like 2 miles of track here, so it was a lot of track. And the white ground, it's really hard to see the grade, whether you're coming up or down. And this broad valley is really deceiving. Now this is the flat track that I like. I like putting it way down flat on the ground like this. Low track. So this part I'll save. I'll save this part. But we are going downhill. Look at that speed. I'm up to 28. Yikes. Coming through. All right, now let's see if that scenery, because we did run it close to the cliff. Yeah, I like this. I can see the river down below. There we go. Yeah, there's that one piece of fill track. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna run it probably even closer to the cliff. Okay, now here's that curvy part. Let's hope I don't derail, because I am doing 26. That's pretty fast. Oh, and if I crash, it's good content. Yikes! Ooh, it's tipping. Yeah, I gotta smooth that out. That's that's too tippy. Haven't done a game save, so I should have done a game save. Man, there is plenty of space up here to do pretty much anything. Wow, how far is this track? We laid a lot of track today. This is pretty crazy. Oh, there's the end of track, end of track, end of track. No, no, no. Oh, off. Oh, well, that's not bad. Hey, wait, don't pick on me. Oh, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I gotta go put the brakes. Excuse me, I gotta put the brakes on. Oh, okay. Oh, there. At least I didn't derail all the cars. That's not so bad. Luckily, it's pretty easy to re-rail. One or two is not so bad. Uh, I'm just going to cheat. I'm going to put it back on the end of the train here. There we go. All right. See, that's a super cheat right there. Now it's ready to go be pulled back the other way. So anyway, the gold mine is over here, and we are within striking distance of the gold mine. So I'm gonna work on some track. The train is over there. I'm gonna make a nice reverse loop here and do all that and get that all ready. Uh, yeah, see the train. I am definitely within strike distance now, so that's a pretty good. But let's take a grand look at this new map. This map is just exceedingly beautiful. It's got this river going through it. Sundown is absolutely beautiful on this map. It's really kind of cool. Um, and it's huge. It's just huge. Right there at the middle there is my Lookout Mountain. Let's take a trip over to Lookout Mountain, because if you go to Wikipedia and type Fire Lookout, you will see a picture of Desert Charley as a United States Forest Service fire lookout. Yes, indeed. You will. So I built this whole facility on top of the central mountain here because man, look at that view. And then I made an artificial steps to come up to the summit here. There's basically Lookout Summit. So the gold mine is right about under this big peak over here. And so we laid miles of tracks going all the way down that way. And then it descends down the grade down that valley. And then that's the lake way off in the distance that we came from. So so yeah, that's that just kind of giving you an idea what it looks like. It's just it's just a beautiful map. They really did a good job with this one. And there is an Easter egg. There is an ant hill with moving ants that are in here. I've given it away in a couple other videos, but I may show it later. But there's three main lakes that are here, and there's the telephone poles coming for the telegraph. I really like this fire lookout up here that I did. Logging camp is up that direction, up that way, where we got the wood to fuel the fires to make the rails. So anyway, I think I'm just gonna say thank you all for joining me on this adventure. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Uh, I'm just going to press a few more buttons here, and I'll leave you with the brand new theme song, which just cracks me up. All right, thanks a lot.
Hey there, it's Charley Space Open Flight. A scientist with rockets and a heart so bright. In the Mojave's embrace, where tales go, he shares his love for trains and space stories bold. From these galaxies to the
Thanks, Dale, for the nice chat. Thanks, Tim. Do me a favor if you can. Hit that, that wonderful, what do we call it? That like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe, and maybe share the link with a few friends. Let them know what's going on. Yeah, had a lot of fun. Thanks, Tim, for the like. All right, now I got to press buttons to turn the stream off.
Hey there,
I'm sure I remember how to do that.
it's Charley the Space Open Flight. A scientist with rockets and a heart so bright. In the Mojave's embrace.
Oh, there it is. All right, I'll wait till the end of the song.
He shares his love for trains and space stories bold. From Eve's galaxies
To the railroad's wide
Visit Charley's channel
is a wild ride.
Hit subscribe, smash like, be part of our crew. On YouTube with Charley, we're waiting for you.
Here comes the big ending.
Waiting for you.
All right. Thanks for joining me.